Hi everyone, I'm Lizette Zuno, and today I wanted to talk about, is QA still the right career choice? Lately, I've been approached by a couple of new grads that are trying to decide, what career path or what kind of job they should take. And the question is always, Lizette, is QA still a right career choice for me at this point? So instead of me trying to give them a specific answer, I figure I'm gonna share in this video about my career path. It's been 16 years that I've been in this software development and software testing industry. So show you my career path, explain to it, and most importantly, explain the why behind each move, and then you can decide for yourself if this is something that is interesting and where the trend is to this day for QA tester, right? So I started my career 16 years ago as a QA tester at Apple Computer. I joined to help test device driver for different device driver for game application. I was not a gamer, but I really enjoy, having the opportunity to test those applications in different configuration of device driver, and giving the confidence to the product team that the game that is going out there is going to work on any device, on a device driver for the end user. From there, I worked for a couple of organizations as a regular software test engineer, testing application, CRM, sales application, in-house build application, and really following the rigorous process of testing, writing the test plan, executing defect management, bug life cycle, to getting a deeper understanding of what is the tester role in a dev team. So those experiences show me that, as a tester, you can go pretty much anywhere. So after that, I joined Yahoo as a white box test engineer, where I was responsible for the application. That's what we call now, the shifting left methodology. I was really close more to the application and to developer, understanding the application in a deeper way, writing unit tests, case, writing automated test case, and working with my offshore team in India and building that high regression test case, automated regression test cases to help us. That's when we started introducing the CI/CD pipeline, back then, and that was almost 10 years ago. Building the CI/CD pipeline in a very rigorous way, and a manual way of trying to put everything together. But those experiences show me that, as a test engineer, your skill set is limitless. You can go either direction, and what matter is really having those principles of building quality at the beginning of the application, and test often and test continuously until the application is delivered in the hand of the end user. From there, I went into management because I wanted to now create a QA team from the ground up. So I worked for a couple of startups and a consultancy gig where I was able to build a QA from the ground up, hire a QA team, coach them, guide them into that function of what is really a QA engineer value added on the dev team, on the developer team, and embracing those agile principle and DevOps principle that help a QA engineer become successful. So that's what I've been doing for the past 5 to 7 years in different organizations. So for me, the value that QA add to the team is really endless. It starts from like the requirement gathering, where QA, because I call QA, you almost like a product guru. When you've been on a product and testing it for so long, you are the only person that people rely on, because you know the application in and out. You know all the scenario, all the system and everything that can happen to the application, and took it out of operation pretty much, right? Because you've tested the application in all the different angles. So it gives you that opportunity and that authority on the product. So you are able to work with product team, you are able to work with development team, you are able to work with the customer, definitely, because you are advocating for the customer. You are, like I call it, the agile first class citizen, in this case, where you advocating for everybody. You can determine, what goes in, you determine the health, the quality of the application. So this is really the reason why I enjoy being in quality testing, and I've remained in it, and I want to remain in it, and there's so much you can do these days. Now you have tools that allow you to do that even in a best way. I always take the approach of having a tool agnostic mindset, so I can learn a tool as I need to. That's not really, I don't want a tool to be a burden to me, and that have given me opportunity to go from different industry, different company, different need as needed. So I'm saying that to tell you that the opportunity are endless. You really need to know your why. As a QA person, you have to be the person that giving the bad news to people. You have to be able to look people in the face. So the soft skill part is also important. You have to be able to tell people this is not working, and let's get on it. Let's get about the business of fixing it, because what we don't want the user to find those issues, right? We don't want the user to find the issue. So you have to be able to say speak truth to power. You have to be able to say the truth. You have to not be afraid to say the truth, and you have to be consistent and vigilant, and love what you do, because you're going to spend a lot of time doing it. So that's really what I want to share. The trend right now is going really definitely to DevOps and automation. So having those skill sets are really important, and I think my background as a engineer or software developer allow me to easily position myself and be able to use those tools, or find any tools that is out there that I can easily learn to be able to adapt to the situation that I have to solve. So that's what I wanted to share. If you have any other question or comment or feedback, please comment below, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. Bye.